Hey students, I promised you a video about the final project, so here it is. Dr. Howell here. I hope you're all doing well during all of this craziness. I've been thinking about you and I'm so proud of all the work that you're doing. So let's talk about the final project, which is due on May 6th. So you still have a little bit of time. Up until this point, you were really working towards this project all along with your media contact list as well as the press release that you just completed. So those actually are two pieces that will be included with the final project. So you want to make sure that if you did them on different companies, that you go ahead and switch them to the company that you are going to be doing for the final project. Make sure you make all the edits that I recommended when I did grade them, because that will help you make sure that you get full points on the final project. And for the most part, everybody did very well on both of those assignments, so that should be good. So you will be working on this project, like I said, that's due May 6th, and you're going to upload it just like you have with the other documents in the Dropbox under the assignments tab. So what you're going to do for this assignment is you're going to take those first two assignments and then you're going to expand on it using the rubric that's in the Dropbox now. You're going to pull from assignment 1 and you're going to follow all the bullets and bubbles that are on that rubric. Make sure you hit everything. Again, remember, this is a really big deal with this assignment, guys. What you're really doing is you're building on the work that you've already started for the organization that you've already been working with. So what you want to do is you want to now identify an event that you're going to focus on as part of this project, because really what this is it's a full media kit. You're going to be publicizing this event. It has to have a hook. Why is it important? I want you to think, why would the media even consider covering this event? What's going to be interesting to them? So then what you're going to do is you're going to make sure that press release as well as that media list all makes sense. So if your company is, let's just say HTC, your media list should not include people that work at HTC. It should include the local media or regional media that you want to cover the event. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So they will not count if you use the marketing director at HTC. That's not the media. The media is WPDE, WMBF News, the Sun News, the Herald, the Chronicle. Those are who should be on your media list. So remember, think of a company that's more regional or local too, because you can grab the media sources. If you do something big like Walmart, you're going to need to say what community that Walmart is in, okay, and then use the media there. So the other piece is you want to identify an event for the company or organization, and you want to make sure that you draft a press release that's going to have a hook and the event has something interesting that's going to make the media want to come. You're going to create a media statement that you're going to give at a press conference. It explains in this that the statement should be a certain length. 2 paragraphs is ideal, right? It should match up with whatever the press release is about, okay? You're also going to be identifying who else you want to advertise this event with. So that means what print advertising would you buy? What radio would you buy? What TV would you buy? What online would you buy? Now remember, social media doesn't cost any money unless you actually do impression ads or something that's gonna, like boost posts, that kind of thing. So you have to really make sure that you are including images throughout. They should be no bigger than 3 by 3 inch, and you should use that text wrapping tool. I also would caution you, this is just like any other paper, should have a cover page and a references page. They do not count towards page count. What you do need to make sure that you do, though, is stay in format the entire document. However, your press release is okay if it's single spaced. Just make sure you follow the original format. But once you get back into the meat of the paper, go back to double spaced. You also need to make sure if you're pulling information that you properly source it. This information came from somewhere else. You have to make sure that you use an in-text citation. So if you pull some information off of a website, make sure you say according to the website and maybe the year that the information came from, or if it came from an article or whatever it is, okay? And make sure it's a scholarly resource as well. Okay, Wikipedia, not a scholarly resource. So just make sure that you're using that information. Your mock press pass. A press pass is something that you give to the media to attend the event. You can just Google press pass and you can see what they look like. Last semester was really neat. The students created press passes and they included the images right up in the document. It was really neat, and you can actually drop a picture in. And it doesn't have to be anything too crafty. And what you would do is you would give this whole kit to the media with a press pass. And this is basically how they enter into the event and how you can make sure that they're a sanctioned guest and that they're actually supposed to be there. The media love to get press passes. It makes them feel important. So it's a very nice gesture to make sure you have all these different pieces. So again, what you want to do is you want to follow all the pieces. Use the actual rubric as your outline for the actual project, okay? As we move into the next few weeks, I'll continue to post different pieces and information about some of what this final project should include, but I wanted to get you started. You should start working on it because it is 6 pages is the minimum, right? And again, cover page and reference don't count. So that's a total of 8 by the time you add both of those in there. Make sure it's double spaced. Make sure there's proper citation. Like I said, you have to have images as part of this, 3 by 3. And what is going to make your event, your information newsworthy? That's what I want to leave you with. Make sure you think of something that's really going to make the press want to cover it. Okay? And then think like the media. Think about what they would want to come to. What's the hook? And again, remember, it's make-believe, so you can kind of have it be whatever you want. But make sure it's reasonable. And some of you are using this current crisis and have kind of changed what you wanted to do. I'm totally fine with that. And I look forward to seeing these pieces come in. But again, the whole document comes in together and it will come in on May 6th. But you can turn it in early if you want to. Some people have asked about that. And yes, you can. It's great to see you guys. And I know you need to see happy faces at Horry Georgetown. Just hang in there. We're going to get through this. And in case you didn't see, fall registration is open. So go ahead and start signing up for those classes. Summer registration is still ongoing as well. Always here for you.